There's always the "did that really just happen?" moments that define the genius of baseball. You know, that moment in a crucial game when the pressure is mounting and then, bam, a player pulls off a move so out of this world that everyone is left in absolute shock. Take Johnny Damon's daring double steal in the 2009 World Series. Who could have seen that coming? Or Mitch Garver's crafty balk-inducing play in 2023. Pure baseball wizardry. One is left to wonder how these players managed to read the game with such precision. What were the split-second decisions that flipped the game on its head? Johnny Damon's double steal in the 2009 World Series was an absolutely mind-blowing moment. Johnny Damon showed incredible resilience as he battled back from an 0-2 count to ultimately hit a line single on the 9th pitch of the at-bat against Brad Lidge. He recognized the rare chance that the Phillies had given him and seized that moment. As Mark Teixeira steps up to the plate, the Phillies strategically adjust their infield positioning, and then it dawned on Damon. If he attempted to steal, it would most likely be up to third baseman Pedro Feliz to make the throw and tag. Feliz is absolutely outstanding at third base, solid at first, has extensive experience in both outfield corners, and even had the opportunity to catch a game for a brief period. However, his experience playing in the major leagues up the middle is limited to fewer than 30 games, which is not his primary role. Even if Feliz didn't mess up the throw or the tag, his limited experience in the middle infield slightly tilted the odds in Damon's favor. But what would happen after Damon's steal is successful? Where exactly would Feliz make his move, and who would step up to cover third base? Damon opted for a pop-up slide to maintain his momentum. Feliz cleanly fielded the throw, maintaining his momentum as he charged toward the center of the diamond, and no one bothered to cover third base. Damon just needed a little bit of daylight to leave Feliz in the dust, leaving him with no chance of beating Damon to third base and no one to throw the ball to at third. And in just a matter of seconds, all of that raced through Johnny Damon's mind. In the blink of an eye, before anyone could register what was happening, he effortlessly swiped 2 bases on a single play, leaving everyone in awe. Not a single throw went awry, let alone an error. And just like that, the tide turned in the favor of the Yankees, propelling them to a game-changing victory. Mitch Garver's balk-inducing play, 2023. It was a critical moment in the game between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Mitch Garver, the Rangers catcher, found himself on third base with Chris Bassett on the mound for the Blue Jays. And what unfolded next was a masterful display of strategic ability. So, what exactly did Garver do? In the 2023 season, MLB decided to shake things up by implementing a new rule that puts a cap on pitchers' disengagements per at-bat. Bassett had already exhausted his 2 disengagements, leaving him unable to step off the mound again without the possibility of a balk. Garver, aware of this rule, saw an opportunity. With Bassett on edge, Garver pulled off a cunning move, pretending to go for a steal. This put immense pressure on Bassett, who instinctively stepped off the mound. That step was all it took, and just like that, the umpire makes the call, a balk. With Garver eagerly waiting on third, he seizes the opportunity and dashes toward home plate, scoring a crucial run for his team. With this move, Garver showcased not only his keen understanding of the game, but also his ability to capitalize on even the most nuanced rule adjustments. It serves as a powerful reminder that having a thorough understanding of the rules can lead to game-changing moments. Javier Baez's El Mago moment, 2021. Javier Baez, known to fans as El Mago, has a knack for making the impossible seem like routine. But on May 27, 2021, during a game between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates, he pulled off a play that redefined baseball genius. With just 2 outs in the top of the 3rd inning, Baez smacks a routine ground ball right to third baseman Eric Gonzalez, and the throw to first baseman Will Craig brings the inning to a close. However, Baez, always the master of illusion, had a different agenda in mind. Craig gets pulled off the bag by the throw and makes a move to tag Baez. With a brilliant display of baseball strategy, Baez made a sudden stop and skillfully backtracked toward home plate, luring Craig away from first base. Meanwhile, Wilson Contreras, who had been on second base, saw his chance and dashed toward home plate, crossing it to score a run. In a moment of unfortunate realization, the Pirates attempted to salvage the play, only to find themselves caught in a whirlwind of confusion that resulted in even more errors. Craig's throw to catcher Michael Perez missed the mark. Perez's attempt to throw Baez out at first was also mishandled, allowing Baez to reach second base. The sequence was possible because of Baez's incredible instincts and ability to capitalize on the chaos he had created. Derek Jeter's iconic play known as the flip during the 2001 ALDS. In the rich tapestry of Major League Baseball, only a handful of moments such as the 2001 American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Oakland Athletics shine as pure brilliance. In this thrilling matchup, the Yankees had a commanding 2-0 lead in the series. However, Game 3 proved to be an intense and nail-biting battle. As we enter the bottom of the 7th inning, the Athletics find themselves in a bit of a pickle. Trailing 1-0, they're in desperate need of a game-changing play to level the score. Terrence Long was at the plate and Jeremy Giambi was on first base. With 2 outs, Terrence Long hit a sharp line drive down the right field line. Yankees right fielder Shane Spencer chased it down and threw a wild relay toward the infield. It seemed like the perfect moment for the Athletics to score and change the game's momentum. But then, something incredible happened. Derek Jeter, playing shortstop, sprinted across the diamond, ending up near the first baseline, far from his usual position. In a flash, Jeter fielded the errant throw with his bare hand and in one smooth motion flipped the ball to catcher Jorge Posada. The throw was perfect, just in time for Posada to tag Giambi out at the plate. The play was flawlessly executed and went against the traditional strategies of baseball. Jeter's incredible instincts and heightened awareness were on full display. No one expected him to be there, yet he made one of the most memorable defensive plays in postseason history. Kirk Gibson's pinch hit home run. It was an epic showdown as the Los Angeles Dodgers go head-to-head with the Oakland Athletics in the thrilling 1988 World Series. The A's were the clear favorites, with a lineup packed with powerhouse sluggers such as Jose Canseco and Mark McGwire. The Dodgers, on the other hand, were considered the underdogs. The stage is set at none other than Dodger Stadium on that fateful day, October 15, 1988. As the bottom of the 9th inning began, the Dodgers trailed 4-3, and unfortunately, Oakland's closer, Dennis Eckersley, one of the best in the game, was on the mound. The Dodgers had one last chance to make a comeback. Kirk Gibson, who was the Dodgers' star outfielder, had been battling injuries throughout the postseason. He had knee and hamstring issues, and it was uncertain if he would even be able to play. Not surprisingly, Gibson wasn't anticipated to step up to the plate in Game 1, given his condition. But as the inning went on, with 2 outs and a runner on first, Dodgers manager Tommy Lasorda made a bold move. Gibson, visibly limping, was summoned to pinch hit. The atmosphere in the stadium was electric as Gibson made his way to the plate, ready to take on one of the most formidable closers in baseball. Gibson fought hard during the at-bat, repeatedly fouling off pitches and patiently working the count to a full. In a thrilling moment, on the 7th pitch with a count at 3-2, Eckersley unleashed a perfectly executed backdoor slider. Gibson, fueled by determination and honed skills, made a solid connection with the pitch. It was such that a genius was in action. And with that swing of the bat, the ball soared high into the sky, clearing the right field fence with ease. It was a walk-off 2-run homer, sealing the Dodgers' 5-4 victory dramatically. The home run immediately became one of the most memorable moments in sports history. An important mention is Jim Abbott's no-hitter in 1993. Jim Abbott, who played for the New York Yankees at the time, was an inspirational figure in sports. Born with only one hand, he defied the odds to reach the major leagues, a feat that in itself was extraordinary. Abbott was known for his unique pitching style, where he would balance the glove on his right arm while pitching with his left. After releasing the ball, he would quickly switch the glove to his left hand to field any potential hits. On September 4, 1993, Abbott took the mound against the Cleveland Indians. The Yankees were in the heat of a playoff race, and every game was critical. As the game unfolded, it became evident that Abbott was in a remarkable rhythm. He was crushing the Indians' lineup, racking up out after out. With a fastball that had incredible movement, a slider that cut through the air like a knife, and pinpoint accuracy on every pitch, he was in complete control. As the game reached its final inning, Abbott had yet to surrender a single hit. The atmosphere was electric. With 2 outs in the ninth, Carlos Baerga, a tough hitter, stepped up to the plate. Abbott induced a ground ball to shortstop Randy Velarde, who fielded it cleanly and threw to first baseman Don Mattingly, securing the final out. The crowd went wild as Abbott accomplished the impossible, a no-hitter. Only a few pitchers in MLB history have thrown a no-hitter, making Abbott's feat a rare and celebrated accomplishment. What do you think of these plays? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing baseball content. See you next time.